Tonight on the news at 6, we take a look at the other side of love, divorce, and how do you keep the romance alive in your relationship? We will hear from a marriage expert.
Plus 6 couples together more than 50 years, all living on one block. Find out their secret. But first, on this day for celebrating love, we look at the other side of the issue, divorce.
That's right. The U.S. Census Bureau reporting the South has higher rates of divorce than other regions of the country.
Tonight, we look at where Alabama stacks up against the rest of the nation. More now in tonight's top story. According to the report, Marital Events of Americans, the national divorce rate is 9.2 for men and 9.7 for women. But here in the South, for every 1,000 men, about 10 were divorced, and for every 1,000 women, around 11 were divorced. Now, during the year 2009, 14 states had divorce rates for men and women significantly above the U.S. average, including right here in Alabama.
And according to the State Center for Health Statistics, there were more than 21,000 divorces in 2010. 344 of those were in Tuscaloosa County. One reason for the higher rate in the South, according to the Census Bureau, is because marriage rates are higher in the South. Tuscaloosa attorney Suzanne Mills shares what's the most common reason people give for wanting a divorce.
Money, to some extent, is always involved in the divorce, whether it be the lack thereof or the control of it.
Mills also says abuse and adultery rank high in the mix for reasons people give for divorce. So what can you do to keep the music playing and make your relationship work? WVUA's Jennifer Edwards takes a look.
After 35 years of marriage, Melinda and Lonnie Williams will be the first to tell you that it isn't always easy.
We have been through thick and thin. We've had our share of ups and downs, good times and bad times. But through it all, our good days outweigh our bad days.
Marriage is not, it shouldn't be taken lightly. If you take it lightly, it's not going to last. The duration of our marriage, we've all learned to, if you got a problem, talk it out.
Yes.
And that's the issue that most people have. They don't know how to communicate.
According to marriage and family counselor Dick Hastings, maintaining a healthy relationship in marriage takes work.
Things like learning how to effectively communicate, learning to properly manage conflict, understanding what's the goal of our marriage, because marriage is not about happiness, it's about togetherness and closeness and oneness.
Hastings and Williams both say you have to put forth effort to maintain a healthy relationship.
I think commitment's a key word today too for marriage, not giving up, not seeing divorce as a viable option.
It's a solution to every problem.
Yes, it is.
The question is, am I really willing to do what it takes to keep my marriage together? It takes work. If you buy a new car, don't do maintenance on it, it's going to put you down. Same thing with a marriage.
Reporting in Tuscaloosa, Jennifer Edwards, WVUA News.
And celebrations of love can take all forms on Valentine's Day. Flowers, chocolate, cards, just to name a few. But for some, nothing is better than exchanging rings and saying, I do.
You promise to love her, keep her in sickness and in health, and forsake all others as long as you both show them. I do. Do you, Ashley Ann Smith, take this man whom you hold by the hand to be your lawful wedded husband?
I do.
You promise to love him, keep him in sickness.
And with those words, Billy Jack Stevens took Ashley Smith to be his wife. They exchanged vows before a Tuscaloosa County probate judge, Hardy McCullum, this morning. Now, the couple told us they have another ceremony planned for July, but Stevens told us that he had already told his fiancée that he wanted to do something special on Valentine's Day.
I just set a date 3 months ago, laying in bed. And I just told her I was going to marry her on Valentine's Day. She didn't believe me.
And Judge McCullum also told us that he performed 3 weddings before the Stevens, and 3 more couples were waiting in line after them. Busy morning down there on this Valentine's Day. And people aren't the only ones looking for love on this Valentine's Day.
So are some 4-legged furry friends. Right now at Innisfree Irish Pub, they're hosting a Pooches on the Porch event. This is a night to bring your dog, enjoy some dinner and drinks, Organizers say they'll have a puppy kissing booth, and all proceeds go to the Alabama Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. Very, very cute. You still have some time to get in on all the fun. It doesn't wrap up until 8 o'clock. And just in time for Valentine's Day, we'll take